Hey guys, today I'm going to be reacting to the chess patch notes version 11.4. I'm actually very excited for these patch notes since chess hasn't had a balanced patch for a very long time. If you want to see the patch notes yourself, I'll put the link in the description below. You're probably wondering why you should watch my analysis instead of bigger chess channels with higher chess ratings like Chessbra or Gotham Chess. Well, unlike them, I've never actually lost a game to the current world chess champion, Magnus Carlsen, so take my opinion as you will. So we do have a developer message from everyone's favorite chess dev, Chester. Greetings chessheads, we've noticed that there has been a recent boom in popularity for chess. Thank you for all the support. But some of the newer players have found a few of our century-old mechanics too unfun. We decided to change some of the old and outdated mechanics so both new and veteran players can enjoy more intuitive gameplay. Okay, pieces. Pawn. New promotion, king. The pawn is now given the option to promote to a king. Once there is a king promotion, the promoting player gets to choose which king the opposing player has to checkmate. The other king will behave like the other pieces on the board and can be captured. The pawn will now be called the proletariat. Yeah, I do agree with the chess devs here. They do make valid points. Whenever players find a pawn promotion, it's almost always a queen, which is kind of stale for the players and the viewers. And whenever they do under promote a piece, it's always just to prevent a stalemate. So I think adding this change will add more gameplay variety. I actually do really like this change. Knight. New aesthetic, the knight will have a new model in which a tiny man will be riding on top of the horse's head. Yeah, that makes sense. Queen. New function en passant. The queen can now en passant. These kind of changes make you wonder if the devs actually play their own game. I'm not trying to insult any of the developers here, but the ones who are in charge of balancing are complete idiots. Okay, mechanics. Black. New function. Take back. Black will now start with one free take back. Undo any move that it makes that is applicable for the first 10 moves of the game. Oh wow. Really big buff. I'm not just saying this because I'm a black main, but this is really good for the game. It really helps black out and stops the big problem of how white is always just the one in control. Competitive format. Okay, just to clear a misunderstanding, there is a competitive body called FIDE. They're the ones in charge of the rankings and organizing the competitive tournaments, but the ones who do get a final say on how chess should be played are the chess devs themselves. So now that we got that out of the way, we have been carefully monitoring the competitive scene, and while we are enjoying the innovative and creative openings and gambits, we feel that some strategies are too strong or too prevalent in a competitive environment. In order to mitigate these issues, we will be implementing a ban list and a ban phase. These rules are not applicable to casual games with average rating of 2200 or lower. So it looks like the ban phase is actually similar to how esports implements it. I'm actually quite interested on how this will shape the competitive meta since there are GMs that specialize in specific openings or gambits and sometimes the opponent isn't prepared for it. So I'm pretty interested on how this will develop since this will probably cause more creativity or diversity in professional games. So the ban list looks just like your normal ban list. I know people are pretty shocked that there is a ban list, but if you look at these openings and how often they're played, it kind of makes chess stale and repetitive. So it's less of a if there should be a ban list, it's more of when there was going to be a ban list. If you actually look at the developer insights for the criteria for why these chess openings are there, you kind of do see why they're actually on the ban list. Especially for criteria A, most of these openings fall under criteria A. But yeah, that's mostly it. Final remarks. We know that there are still some issues we haven't tackled during this balance patch, but we believe we have dealt with the biggest offenders in the current chess metagame. There are still some issues we want to deal with, and we want to be transparent with you on what we are prioritizing. So we will be providing a watch list on things we are observing and reconsidering. Lastly, balance patch version 11.4 will be fully implemented on June 5, 2021. So this is the watch list. I guess this is it for the balance patch. I do think this balance patch was healthy for the game, well outside of the queen buffs. But yeah, that's it. If you want to share your opinion on the patch notes, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next video.